Starter fertilizers are a fundamental aspect to any fertility system, but especially in no-till because of typically cool temperatures in the spring. That's because of residue, whether that's plant residue or cover crops. We will typically have those lower temperatures, so we need to have an adequate nutritional source for early season so that we can maximize the yield potential of that crop in no-till systems. Well, other than the typical NP and K that go into starter applications, sulfur is one that is often overlooked. Because of cool temperatures, again in the spring, sulfur is not mineralized from organic matter quickly enough in all cases to have enough for crop growth. So we need to try and add some more early so we can maximize the yield potential of that crop. It's very important with nitrogen to be going hand in hand with sulfur. That goes to protein production in corn or wheat, for example. But it's also very important for nodulation in soybeans. So sulfur should not be overlooked. But we're also seeing micronutrients becoming a bigger part of crop production as yields are going up. We're taking off more and more micronutrients, and we're not replacing them in all cases. So that's something that should definitely be looked at. And through our crop coach program, we're seeing through tissue samples that zinc, manganese, and boron are a lot of them that are becoming deficient. So there's a lot of ways to address that, and at the Andersons we have a few different packages in our Micro Solutions lineup to be able to address zinc, manganese, and boron, whether soil applied or a foliar application. We're really looking at it from three different aspects of the soil itself. We have the physical side of soil, the chemical side of soil, and the biological side of soil. And when all of those come together, I think that's when you have soil health. So we're trying to influence the physical side of soil through products like our NutriSoft, which is a pelletized gypsum. So we want to have good soil aggregation that allows for good pore space in the soil, that allows for good root growth, water infiltration. So we're really trying to influence that physical side of the soil. On the chemical side, we looked at products like our Nutri-Lime, a pelletized limestone. So we want to adjust the pH, allowing for the chemical side to provide adequate nutrients, available nutrients, and allow crop growth that way. And the biological side, what we really try and do is influence microbial activity with a carbon source, and that would be in our humic and fulvic acids. So by adding those organic acids, we're influencing the microbial activity, we're getting the pHs right, so we're influencing the chemical side, and we're getting good soil structure, influencing the physical side. And when all of those come together, I think that's how you achieve soil health. Well, we feel it's very important to help promote and be a part of sustainable farming practices. And I think this conference and No-Till Farmer and no-till farming in general is very good at understanding the sustainable part of agriculture, and we want to be a part of that. We feel like our product line of our specialty fertilizer lineup is very well suited to help meet the challenges that are out there in the industry today, mainly being that we're trying to do a lot more with less and minimize any negative impacts on the environment. So we feel like we're very well suited to address some of those challenges, and this conference gives us the opportunity to meet growers, talk face to face, and help understand what other challenges they might be facing today.